Bup, 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 bup. Let's see what's going on in the markets today. Today. Let's check out some Picoin. See what's going on there. First, gotta check on Bitcoin. First and foremost. Oh, my screen's not working. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's get it. We absolutely mooning above the other coins around it. Bitcoin at least is still up today. I'm gonna be doing some TA on the chart. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Gonna be doing some Picoin updates today, seeing what's going on around the pie. Picore team takes bold action to support Picoin stability. Okay, we'll read into that. All this other stuff looks unrelated. Those strategies, that's not Picoin. Going, guys. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hey, appreciate. Oh, thought there was a like. If you guys could like this space for me. I keep thinking it's a Twitter space. If you guys could like this YouTube live stream, that would be much appreciated. Look at us just kind of hanging out. I really feel like we're kind of chilling in the zone. Let me go to Trading View. Play around in there, see how things are looking on the daily. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what cryptos you guys are bullish on. If you're here for Picoin, let me know. Drop some comments. Let's see what's going on. Some people make art. I make lines on the chart. Hey, what's good? Who's that? Yang? Yang Cape. Is it Cape or Cape? Let's go. Appreciate you liking, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Ooh, let's see. Looks like we came through this little triangle, came back into it though. Looks like I might have to move it up just a little bit. Was maybe a little too low in here. Cape for coffee. Let's go from the Philippines. Shout out all the Philippine homies. I have a lot of people on this channel actually from the Philippines. Solid Picoin community. I really hope you're doing well, bros. Is the weather nice there right now? I would love to go to the Philippines. That is definitely, after I stop by the US one more time, fix my cards and all that, my credit debit cards, then I definitely would love to go to the Philippines. I hear nothing but great things about it. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Cape for coffee. Cafe for coffee. Oh, female, let's go. Even better. Let's go. Wow. I think we have like 10% of my viewership is woman or female, which I would imagine is actually probably high for crypto, unfortunately. I think it was much worse not that long ago, but I feel like it's been a little bit better. I think some of my videos have even been getting 12% women. Is it popular? Is crypto popular amongst your friends who are more women into crypto in the Philippines? Did not have just assumed everybody's a bro. That was a good lesson for me. All right, it really looks like staying above 68. It's probably really 69 is the resistance. I should have known these Pikoi heads and their jokes. So probably 69. Let's go there. Just because it is the number 69. That's probably more fair of resistance. Once it I shouldn't say bust above. Once it goes above 69, I feel pretty confident that pi will keep going. Could keep staying in this channel though. Typically, I believe ascending wedges tend to break to the downside though. I could be wrong about that. Yang Cape will hit 90 cents to $1. Oh, I mean, definitely in my opinion, depends on your time frame though. Depends on if you're trading versus long term. I mean, long term, absolutely, in my opinion. 90 cents to $1 for sure. Let's see. Oops. Let's move something. Control Z. All right, cool. Yeah, let's see what this resistance is. About 76 cents. Looks like decent resistance. I gave 85 cents was where I put this line, but it's probably, I see, because there's some action going on here. It's probably not that accurate. Also going to try out some different time frames in a second. Let me go to the daily, see what's going on. Yeah, it depends on what time frame you're thinking about. How long have you been mining Picoin for? Also, am I clear enough when I speak in my videos? See some people putting on subtitles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's check out this daily, see what's going on here. I hear karaoke is massive in the Philippines. Is that true? I'm definitely gonna have to warm up the vocal cords if I head out there. All right. Yeah. I mean, we're looking pretty good, honestly. The coin just came out. Of course, things were going to be volatile initially. That is just how ICOs are when coins first launch. They are crazy. Why most people stay away from them unless they're crazy, like most of us, probably in the community. Um, but yeah, I feel pretty good about where we're at. Where was this? Around 40 cents. Oh my gosh, 10 cents at launch. Hey, what's good, Ronald? We got the Philippines in the house. We also got Netherlands in the house, and I'm in Mexico. Different continents. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're just taking a look at some of the TA for Picoin. I'm on the daily right now. I'll probably go back to the 4 hour and then the 1 hour and the 5 minute in a little bit here. Just wanted to check this out. I feel pretty good about where we're at, honestly. It really has to do with Bitcoin at the end of the day. What's going on here is whatever Bitcoin's doing, everything else is going to relatively follow behind. Oh my gosh. Look at these lines I'm drawing. This is art. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? Look at that. That is like right at the very tip of this little wedge. And then it exploded through. That's fucking crazy. I should start actually trading. As soon as I start trading, it's never going to work out like this. So it's not how it goes. As soon as you put, real money into it. I'm more of an investor. This is crazy though. Honestly, this went right perfectly into this wedge. Very happy about that. How you guys feel about Bitcoin? Ooh, and look, I also had a little resistance lines roughly in here. My God. Let's go. I'm gonna start trading. And then it even, oh, you know what? Actually, I think last time I put in this line. So this is what we're watching. I think I'm tripping. I think I'm hyping it up too much. I like that down here they have these news stories. All right, they have jobs coming out soon. All right, that's enough Bitcoin. Things are looking pretty good, but like I said, in my opinion, everything is going to depend on how Bitcoin moves, Picoin included. That's the reason why I checked this out. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you all for being here. If you guys wouldn't mind throwing a like up. What levels are you guys looking at? Do you mostly invest or are you trading? No, Ronald is a whale. Oh, an absolute whale. Let me check out, see if we can get any Picoin news going. I don't think there is anything significant today. I would have done a video on it. Not just going to make videos for the sake of making them. Yeah, we could stay in this little wedge here until May 2nd. That would be boring to not go above 66 cents. I feel like we're going to break out before then. And then there's honestly some levels in here that I'm probably missing. Let me add some more lines real quick. Go horizontal. And, oh, I did not mean to do that. And I feel like let's split an average in here. What else is going on price history wise? All right. Ooh, this is tricky. I don't know. I feel honestly I feel like I kind of like that as resistance. It kind of touches here just a little bit where it wicked, kind of where these bottomed. Yeah, we'll call that a point of resistance. I don't really see too much else going on in between these ranges. What is it, 69 cents to 72 cents? Yeah, we'll probably move pretty quickly. It's really once we break up 69 cents. What's this? 68.25. Yeah, it's probably that 69 cents classic. That's given the resistance. Piece de resistance. I don't know any French. All right, let's see what CoinTurk News has for us. Let's see what fake news came out today for Picoin. Let's see. Massive purchases from centralized exchanges. Dr. Altcoin, wow, he is really Mr. Popular out here for Picoin. Everybody is referencing this guy. All right, let's go. The PyCore team responsible for Pi Network, okay, has taken significant steps to prevent potential sharp declines. I don't think this is true by purchasing millions of Pi coins from centralized exchanges. What? I don't think this actually happened. Where are they getting this information from? Dr. Altcoin's on-chain data indicates that the newly created subwallet. Oh yeah, I saw actually Dave's video about this. This is nonsense. Sorry, I need some water. This is absolute nonsense. All these people should probably be arrested for just putting out totally fake news, doing zero amounts of research, and then just posting about them. How do I get an article on here? How do I get an article on CoinMarketCap? Because these people aren't doing anything, any amount of research. Translating to $31 million were bought. This is probably just a whale. These acquisitions by PyCore team are viewed as an alternative solution to the typical practice of burning tokens to reduce circulation. This is not true. Price is protected, but sustainability is debatable. Yeah, this is just kind of made up. It makes me bullish though on Picoin. Whenever I see a lot of fake stories like this on any token, it makes me bullish. Let's see if I can find anything better on Google. Picoin news. Let me go. Pi Network news usually gets more hits. Yo, hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody that's tuning in is having a great day so far. I think pretty much Pi is going to keep moving sideways, like I said, before I get too much into the stories for anybody that's just jumping in here. I think Pi is going to keep moving sideways really till we break above. I mean, this looks more like 74 cents. I said 69. Breaking above 80 would definitely send us back towards 90. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good though about Picoin. It's really leveled out a lot here, especially while the rest of crypto was still dumping this entire time for these 2 weeks. And even though Picoin didn't pump like some of the other cryptos did yesterday, it's still just kind of hovering in this chill range. It's an accumulation zone, in my opinion. Let's check back to some stories. Yeah, I don't see anything popping up recently. Let's check in the last 24 hours. XRP and Pi Network. It's cool that they're putting these together. XRP, Pi Network, and Bitcoin. That must mean that Picoin gets a lot of clicks because XRP is one of the most like keyword beneficial keywords to have. It'll just get you a lot of clicks on your video. Same thing with Bitcoin. They're wide buckets as well. Yeah, Picoin price prediction. Don't care why Pi Network could hit $1 sooner than you think. Let's see what these catalysts or analysts think. Reject all cookies. Rejection. All right. They always start off these articles by talking about the unlock. If you guys haven't yet, try to check out my most recent video. I go over why this really isn't as big of a deal as everyone's always making it out to be all the time. Talking about unlocks every single day is like the first thing. Followed by a much larger 223 million tokens in the next 30 days, and the next 30 days after that, and the next 30 days after that. Pi is sponsoring consensus. What? I'm gonna get off of that article. Yo, Ronald, where do you get your stuff from? Because you're always like a step ahead. A Pi consensus. A coin census, what I put. Consensus sponsorship. Oh, Nicholas is going to speak there, bro. To see this guy not in an AI form will be crazy. How many Picoin videos do you guys watch that are just AI? Like it's so overwhelming on YouTube how much of Pi Network is AI. And this guy's face, they always just put it on the covers, they always or the thumbnail, and they have a lot of views. I'm not gonna act like I'm not a little bit upset. It's okay though. Wow. So them doing this, all right, I don't know about sponsoring. Let's see if I can figure out more information. Pi is a layer one blockchain and utilities backed Web3 ecosystem. Thank you. Tens of millions. Okay. Okay. Company representatives and speakers. Yeah. Okay. So let's check out Stephanie more. I don't have a LinkedIn, so hopefully it won't make me do too much here. Ugh. I do have a LinkedIn. I'm just not going to enter my password right now. All right, let's go to Nicholas. Yeah, we know he's got the PhD from Stanford. Let's check out his X. I don't think he's tweeted anything in a while. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see this guy speak. Consensus 2025. When is this? You have a YouTube? When is, let's see, plan my visit. Let's go. Oh, it's in Toronto. Is it soon? Let's see. That would be really cool. If he's speaking soon, that would be massive. And if he's not just an AI fake bot, that would be massive. There you go, 14 to 16. You're like my Google, except better. That was even faster than my Google. Nicholas is going to speak there May 14th. Oh my God, that's coming up soon. Very interesting. Where do you hear about this, Ronald? You're always on it. I feel like you have the alpha faster than most people. Census 2025. I really would like to go to one of these. Anybody wants to sponsor me, I'll represent Picoin. I'll represent the squad. Yeah, very cool. All right, we're gonna see the homie talking. That is bullish. Get some real words from him. See if he's a real person. That is massive. I have not seen any real videos from that guy, to be honest. All right. Cool. He's speaking at Consensus 2025, May 14th through 16th. That is definitely a note I'll take with me during my next video. I feel bad I'm not making a lot of Picoin content, but there's really no news. I don't feel like just putting out garbage, but I guess most of my content's kind of garbage. But now my views are just going down like crazy. Picoin gets most of my views. He's a mystery, dude. I agree, man. I cannot find anything about him really, except for a lot of just AI fake stuff. So it'll be really, really cool. Honestly, that could make the price surge by itself. It's just people, oh wow, he's real. Boom. Oh, cool. He's not just an AI. Currently, Pi is trading at 66 cents. All right, factors weighing on token price. Are they going to talk about the bullish stuff? That wasn't this supposed to be bullish? Massive post unlocking sales. All right, a lot of sales. Okay, high circulating supply. 6.9 billion is not very close to 100 billion. Limited real world adoption. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I thought this was supposed to be a bullish article. Do they talk about any catalyst here? Let's see. Analysts suggest price can move towards $1. Yeah, all right. Gosh, these people just have no problem wasting people's time. It's just sad. It's just crazy. Like, there's nothing of substance in these. I think what's going to be more substantial is, pardon me, it's just me just searching on X right here, checking up on the usual suspects. I know that the PyCore just dropped something. but they just talk about the video I recently made. This was the big announcement. This was what we've all been waiting for. I'm just kidding. The completion of the migration schedule. That was kind of interesting. I guess they had a lot of complaints, people talking about it. They needed to see the team just say something about the migration. So I guess it's a good thing. I didn't see this. The allocation structure of Pi supply model ensures impartial role of any processes that affect the migration speed because of all other allocation buckets. Oh, yeah, okay. I did actually go over this recently as well. They talk about the tokenomics. And pretty much it is tied, however much the community gets is however much, or is tied proportionally to however much is mined, essentially. So these are ratios of 65%, 10%, 20%, 5% will always remain the same, something like that. So interesting. Are you guys on X? That or what?
Si te magnetiza a primera vista, es amor. Esto es Nissan Magnite. El
minutes today. If there's not too much going on. Hey, you're on X. What's your X? I'll give you a follow. Did I follow you already? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Drop your Pi username. Okay, let's see. Everyone's bullish on this number. That is very impractical, but I'm happy to shoot for it. All right, yeah, there's really just not a lot of news. A lot of news. It's really good to know that the Nicholas is going to be speaking in November, or I mean in May. That's what I meant. In May, he will be speaking May 14th through 16th some point. BVV 18904. Yeah. I believe in a thing called love. Just I believe in a thing called love. I believe in a thing called love. Si te magnetiza a primera. Let's go. Gotcha with the follow, brother. Transport planner. Nice. Es amor. Hell yeah, Ron. Mega whale on Pi. Ron, respect it. I gotta respect it. I really am looking forward to some high APY staking, different things like that. I think Mexi had something not too long ago. Let's drop this to the 5 minutes, see if we can play with anything. Let's see how small the candles are I can get for free. Oh, 1 minute. Cool. I want to break free. All right. Let's see. This is kind of curving up here. All right, let me just get another line for fun going. Just for funsies. Why not? All right, let's try this out. I want to break free. All right, maybe a little more slope. There we go. Let's do it. Ron, do you have specific price points? My bad, I just threw the mic way closer to my mouth. Ron, do you have specific price targets in mind for selling? I mean, you're staked for actually like 4 years or something, right? I think you said something super maxi like that. Wow. All right, that might be a little more accurate for where things lie. Maybe I'll give this a little more room to wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. So let's see if we're still sticking to this timeline. What day is this? Are you going to tell me? All right, let me zoom back out here. Jeez. Somehow I don't think it's going to follow that trend line for very much, but maybe. I feel more comfortable in this one, extending out to the 2nd of May. We may stick in this range, or we may break out by what day is this? 25th? All right, 2 days. We'll see. We shall see. If we break below, what is this? 60. I mean, yeah, if we really break below 66 cents again, well, we could be staying sideways for a while longer. Let me go back to the 1 minute. Un minuto. I want to break free. All right, let's see. What is this? 65. 9, yeah, 0.66. Yeah, it's pretty much 0.66. Yeah, if we drop below 0.66 again, we could keep staying sideways for a while. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Not too much Picoin news going on. It's all fake. Whatever this 30 million nonsense, it's fake. It's just fake news, not that. Let's see if we can find anything else. I want to break free. Whales stir the market. Pi Network Frenzy builds $5 prediction from a Trading View article. News BTC. Where do they get these numbers from? Who said this? Pi to $5. I'm planning to hold and lock the Pi, mind you. Appreciate you said that. I respect that. Just wait till next cycle. If it's gonna do something, it's gonna do something then. As long as you don't need the capital, it's chill. Cryptocurrency analysts, like who? Pi Network News? We're trusting them. Pi to $5 journey just began, and then these people take that what this random account said I was just looking at. They only post bull news and random stuff. Only trade the Pi I bought. Yeah, that's smart. Versus the mind, you just kind of leave staking. Yeah, cryptocurrency analyst Pi Migrate recently tweeted on X that Pi Network's past the $5 has just begun. And then they make a full article out of this somehow. On OKX. Yeah, dude. I really want to be on OKX. They just won't let me. I'm a US citizen. I can do things on OKX, but there's like certain things I don't have access to. I don't know. I was just playing around with OKX. And same thing with what's the other on-ramp off-ramp Banksa? I tried doing that as well, but I couldn't figure out like how to get out of Pi. I could figure out how to onboard into Pi, which was nice still. I'd rather that than the other way around. But I couldn't figure out how to off-ramp. So not really sure what's going on there. Yeah, Pi Network, I think as long as we stay above 66 cents, or yeah, 66 cents, we'll keep moving in the right direction, at least for a few more days, at least another day or two. We'll keep moving up. But if we fall below that 66 cents, it could be another like week or 2 weeks that we stay here. Let me out. I want to break free. Yo, Ron, should I still post daily Picoin videos even if there's no news? Or should I not? I mean, I know it's not for you to say, but what are your thoughts? I don't really feel like wasting people's time, mine included, of course, but it just seems kind of impractical. Making up different stories and stuff, going over all of the fake news every single day. I'm only going to report on real stuff. Like what you said on May 14th, Nicholas is supposed to be speaking at what conference was this? Consensus 2025. That's massive. How much do you think this guy's aged since this picture? This is like the same picture since like 2019, 2018. We still got our guy. He's probably getting a little bit older now. Might have a beard, maybe a little bit of grays after all this, after the migration. Might be going gray. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's everything for me on the Picoin news. I might just try and do live streams like this every single day where I go over Picoin and then I do like another more general broad stuff. Broad crypto market. Yes, I want to hear all about Pi, even when there is no news. All right. That is noted. That is very much noted. Is Bitcoin actually down? It's just showing me that. I guess it's sideways. Uh-oh, it's consolidating, getting ready for another pump. Don't you know, bump it up. Or it's going to dump, depending on how these job market or how these job claims go. Let's see if Picoin stays above its price target. I guess I could just keep reporting on like the different news articles that come out and just give my opinion on which ones are real or fake. Fear and greed at 52. I actually do not like this being so high right now. I wish it was much closer to fearful. March 10th, 2025 was our low. Yeah, I would really, oh man, I don't know. This might be bad. This might be bad that crypto is pumping like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Picoin, regardless, is going to keep building. Love seeing it just hover where it is recently. I really think it's consolidated quite nicely around the 66-cent range. I think if it stays above 66 cents for the rest of the day, we'll just keep heading up. If it does not stay above 66 cents relatively soon, then I think we'll have like another week to 2 weeks just kind of hovering sideways. That's what I think. Might just start doing these live streams as daily updates for Picoin. That might be the biggest power move, is just go over articles that I see, the chart, do a little bit of TA every day, and then end the spaces. That might be a power move. That might be a power move. Let's see if we can find any other news articles before I wrap this one up. Make sure you guys follow me on X. Ron, I gave you a follow back, bro. Great to connect. Tune in on Sunday if you have time. If not, no worries. The space is recorded, but that's when I do my mega spaces. And those mega spaces we have like usually around 30 founders, 30 to 40 different founders. Depends on if it's the bull market or bear market, to be honest with you. And they'll come in, they'll pitch for like 4 minutes their projects. They're all types of different projects. Good for the African giant Blessings Kolawole. Definitely like his stuff. Seems like a pretty cool guy. Oh, here we go. Pi Network Consensus 2025. How I do like him, but how do you make an 11-minute video out of just that announcement? Last 2 weeks, some companies bought Pi worth 400 million. All right. Regardless, I gotta take notes on how he's doing it because he's doing a great job of growing. All these people are. Great job. All right, but I'm looking for some news. Yeah, Ron, where did you hear about that? Because sometimes you don't hear the news and your audience does. Yeah, exactly. How did you know about the consensus thing? Where did you see that? Who do you follow? I need to get in the alpha chat so as soon as stuff happens, I'll turn around making a video on it. Like, I don't see nothing on consensus. Ain't nothing but another day. Tell me why I really wanna. Crypto Times were the first to report on it. This was April 19th. I really don't believe the Crypto Times or most of these organizations. Look at all these pop-ups. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord. All right, yeah, here we go. They had this a few days ago. Does that mean I gotta follow Crypto Times? Do you guys have an X? I'm gonna make one of these like publishing companies. What's this? 5 paragraphs, and they're getting all this ad revenue generated. The prominent event. organized by CoinDesk, is scheduled for the 14th through 16th of May. Nice, in Toronto. The announcement was made on April 18th. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Is it because I'm not checking the second page of Google? That might be it. That might be it. Life of Pi fans. No way. Where how Pi Network gave birth to the GCV movement. That's funny. This has been the building block or the foundation of the Pi Network, a 6-year-old crypto project whose popularity has spread like wildfire from Africa to the Middle East to Southeast Asia ever since its mainnet launched this year. The project has already amassed over 60 million registered followers since its inception, and Pi fans, or as they call themselves, pioneers, are eagerly waiting to convert their Pi balances into tokens. All right, I'm not going to read all of this. Global consensus value. Here we go, the GCV. Guys, I would love for this to happen. But I'll be honest, this is just nonsense. Maybe when I'm like a great grandpa or something. The ludicrous idea behind Pi token's supposed true value actually comes from Pi's mathematical value, 3.14. I think this is a much more rational number. Get it? Rational number? It's an irrational number. I think it's much more rational to happen this cycle relatively soon. Hype and buzz are not appropriate elements. Okay. Let's see where they say, where is the birth of the GCV movement? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? The core element of this campaign involves selecting Pi ambassadors who serve as local representatives to organize events and share information about GCV across dozens of nations. What the hell is this? Who is this? Just some random guy and his AI person. Interesting. I definitely agree that this is wishful thinking. Oh my gosh, some critics compare Pi Network to multi-level marketing and Ponzi schemes. That is totally not possible. Literally not possible. You don't have to give any money to this if you don't want to. Yeah, okay, so what was this even supposed to be about? The GCV? Didn't really give me a history, but okay. Let's see what else we got. Consensus 2025. Okay, so here's something mentioning Consensus 2025. SEC chair. Why is this only doing based on my location in Mexico? Anyways, I should change that to the US. Maybe I'll get some different info. But all right, so here's something talking about the Consensus 2025. Yeah, I'll probably do a video then giving my thoughts on this. I'll probably do this in the hammock after this. If you guys don't want to watch that video and you're listening here, just know that my thoughts are I'm stoked if this person actually comes, and I think it'll be massive because it'll show that he's not an AI, because everything that I see on this person is just AI. Those are my thoughts, honestly. I'll be stoked. I'll be super happy to see this person actually say something that's not an AI or a hologram or something like that, because everything by him is just fake, which has been one of the biggest red flags, honestly, about PiCoin to me. But it could make sense too that he's just staying hidden, keeping his head low. I totally understand that. I totally get it, especially, when you're building something as grandeur as they're trying to do. All eyes on Consensus 2025 as market awaits breakout. Another potential catalyst for Pi Network price surge is coming Consensus 2025 conference, where Pi's founder Nicholas Kokkalis will present to a crowd of over 20,000 participants, and he won't be a hologram, including institutional investors managing trillions in assets. Sure, the event could be a turning point for Pi, as if he's like doing a Shark Tank pitch to him or something. Meanwhile, the market sentiment remains mixed. I'd say the market sentiment's really good for Pi, honestly. I'd say we're looking really good. Token unlocks and ecosystem growth. That's all that people ever talk about. The token unlocks. Token unlocks do not make the price go down. The price only goes down if people sell. Token unlocks make the price go up. I'll die on that hill. More circulating supply equals higher market cap. The only thing that makes the price go down is when people sell. That's all, folks. I feel pretty good about where we're at right here. Pie's really consolidated nicely, in my opinion. Could keep staying volatile, and it's gonna follow the rest of the market, in my opinion. Whatever Bitcoin, whatever the alts are doing, it's pretty much what Picoin's gonna do, roughly speaking. Might lag it or might precede some things, etc. I do think that this consensus information is massive. Thank you, Ronald. I really appreciate you, bro. And you're not giving away your sources, though. I asked where you got that information. Though I see you're hiding your sources, your Pi sources from me. So I'll have to keep these live streams up. Make sure that you jump in and update me. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more on it. CoinFomania, half the stuff is fake, half of it is true. So until I see the guy talking, I'm iffy about it. They could just say, "Oh, he couldn't make it" or something like that. I'd be so happy to see Nicholas, our faithful leader, that I have never seen. Oh my gosh, why is this lagging so bad? That I've never seen actually say anything real that wasn't AI. Is going to return. Huzzah! I don't see any other news, guys. I think that is everything for this. I'm probably going to do some daily videos like this. Probably try and do some regular times. Yeah, maybe I'll stick to the mornings instead of the afternoon. YouTube is my source. Did you see the African giant video? Is that where you saw that news from? It's Pine Network. How long ago was it that he posted this? Yes, please show me. April 20th. He posted that 3 days ago. Nice, I just missed it. Yeah, I just gotta drop my ego. Watch the other videos of the other people, see why they're successful. They're all doing great. Pie from US. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this account before. Let's see. Does it look at all AI? All right, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that. I'm gonna watch that later. Yeah, guys, that's been everything for me. I'm gonna do these regularly. I'm gonna try and do them at a relatively consistent time. It's either gonna be now, wherever you are in the world, or it's gonna be in the mornings, like almost 12 hours opposite from this time. So I think that that's what I'll do, is just do a regular Picoin at Pi Network updates, live streams. I think that's the move. Check for news. Guys, I think Picoin's going to keep heading sideways unless if we dip below 66 cents. Then oh, actually, I think Pi is going to keep moving up unless if we dip below 66 cents. Then I think that we could keep moving sideways for another couple of days, probably till like May 2nd is what my chart is looking like. Could break out at any point though. I really think that's going to follow the rest of the market overall, maybe lag a little, maybe precede things a little bit. We did see some good volume yesterday or a few days ago. That was nice to see. So, guys, that's been everything from me. It's Joe from New Money Crypto. Thank you, Ronald, and thank you everybody who tuned in. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to host these daily. Much love. Peace.